intensified on 29th and 30th of August. The heights at Richingla, Rizangla, Mukpari, that is what turned the tables for us, and the resilience and resolve that the Indian Army showed. The Chinese were taken by surprise or by that action of preemptive action of 29th and 30th of August, and therefore we are going to see if the Chinese continue with this policy of disengagement. Will they actually hold true to their word that they will take these talks forward or not? Gautam?
Okay, so apart from Pangong Tso, which has already happened in terms of the disengagement, there you mentioned 4 places. All of these will be taken up at the talks tomorrow. But if we expect further disengagement to happen, will it happen all together in all these 4 places, or will it be one by one, sequentially?
No, Gautam. It will be sequential, as the defense minister had told. It will be in a phased manner. In the first phase, the mechanized artillery, armored forces, as well as the troops from the north and south banks of Pangong Tso, as well as the Kailash ranges, that took place. And now from Depsang, Chumar, Gogra, Hot Springs, these are the places from where not just the troops will go back, but also the landforms will have to be restored. That means the tentage, sangars, bunkers that the Chinese army had built after intrusion up last year in May, those will have to be dismantled, just as they were dismantled as the satellite imagery was showing along the northern and southern banks of Pangong, so along Finger 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are the places where again the Chinese will have to withdraw, and they will obviously they have lost face, the Chinese, Gautam, because they did not receive any. They did not. This was a. This has been a loss of face for them. They did not achieve anything by this misadventure. They are having to retreat. In fact, they are having to retreat to their peacetime position of Sirijap beyond Finger 8 or to the east of Finger 8. And it has been a strategic miscalculation by the Chinese. It has been proven by the resolve and the firm mobilization that the army carried out. The Chinese were not expecting the Indian army to stay put in the winter months and not blink, and they were expecting that the Indian army would blink, but the Indian army did not blink. This was a waiting game which India has clearly won, and it was a tactical victory, strategic also. The Chinese have lost face, and we are expecting Demchok, Chumar, Galwan and Hot Springs to come up next. And even though, Gautam, let me make my final point here, even though they are, this will be a disengagement, that this is only a temporary measure where patrolling will come to a halt. This is a suspension of patrolling. This is a small pause. That does not mean that the entire LAC question has been solved. That, of course, is a larger issue which has to be solved between the special representatives and the working mechanism on the boundary issues.
Yes, perhaps we will see some progress on that front as well once this entire process has been completely verifiably it's been initiated, completed perhaps, and then we'll see further movement on that as well. Thanks a lot for joining us for the moment, Nandita Dagar. And what's more interesting,